Hey, it's Howard Glover from A Plus Investments. About to do a quick video to show you how to do sales comparables using Zillow. It's pretty simple. Try to make this video as quick as possible, but I'll go ahead and get started right now. Yeah, so first, let's just find a property that we want comps for. I'm going to go to my Yahoo inbox right now. This is a property that a wholesaler sent to me. I'm going to use this property as an example. The address is 680 Northwest 20th Street in Pompano Beach, Florida. It says it's a 4.2 CBS. CBS stands for concrete block construction. That's important here in South Florida because houses need to be built with concrete blocks because we have hurricanes. A lot of old houses are built out of wood frame. We really don't want to buy those. He says that the house is approximately 1,129 square feet. And he's asking 189.9. So let's see if this is a good deal. Let's look at some comparables in the neighborhood to see what this property is actually worth. So I'm just going to copy the address. I'm going to open up a new tab in Zillow. I'm just going to go to Zillow.com. When I get to Zillow, or when you get to Zillow, you can just paste your address in here, or you can type it yourself. And just click search. Okay, so it found our house. Make sure this is the correct house, guys. I'm going to go back to my inbox. Look at the picture the wholesaler sent me. 680. And this is the pictures that Zillow have of the house. It gives me some interior photos. It tells me a little bit more about the house. It's been on Zillow for 7 days now. 500 people have saw it. It's a 4.2, like the wholesaler said. I can rent it for about $1,700 per month. It is listed. I can see the realtor's name here. If it wasn't listed, it'll probably say off market. But Zillow's estimate says it's worth about $200,000. But I'm not going to use this estimate. We're going to use comparables. Let me show you how to do that. I'm going to click the X. It's going to take me to this screen. Make sure your address is in this box. Right here, they give you the option to look at houses for sale in the neighborhood, houses for rent, and houses that have sold. We're just going to look at sold houses, houses that have sold in this neighborhood. So I'm going to click, make sure it's on sold, and done. You could put a price range in if you wanted to. You could put beds and baths. This is a 4.2. You can probably do 3 bedrooms plus or 4 bedrooms plus in the bathrooms if you wanted to. But I want to see everything right now. Houses. We want to look, since it's a single family house, you want to click single family homes. If you wanted to look at manufactured homes or mobile homes, you could, condos, multifamily, land or whatever. But we want to do apples to apples. Since it's a single family house, we only want to see other single family houses that have sold in the neighborhood. And there's more filters also. A number of things you can do. Year built. You can put the square footage in if you wanted to. I'm going to look at everything for right now. So here's our neighborhood. Our house is on 20th Street, Northwest 20th Street. So just look at the map. Find 20th Street. I located 20th Street right here. So this is the street our house is on. But I'm going to get a better view because it gets confusing sometimes with this type of view. So I'm going to use street view. Street view, I can see the numbers and the streets a little better. So I can see 20th Street right now. This is our street, 20th Street. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I want to see the entire neighborhood. When you're doing these comps, man, make sure you stay within the neighborhood. Don't go out too far. You see this road right here, these yellow lines? That's the actual highway here in South Florida. So any highway is going to show up yellow on your map. You can use the little hand to pull your map over if you need to. So I'm not going to go past this highway because that's going to take me to another entire neighborhood. I'm not going to go across this street, 3rd Avenue. This is a main road. So I don't want to go over here either because this is going to give me another neighborhood. And these houses are going to be totally different. I want to find a border here that I don't want to go past. So the border here is going to be, I think, a street called 15th Avenue. I don't want to go past that because it's going to put me outside the neighborhood. And I definitely don't want to go past this major road. So this is our neighborhood right here. 3rd Avenue, 15th Ave, I-95. And we'll start right here around 21st Court. So we want to stay within this area. And the way we do that, we want to remove Zillow's boundary. So just click this button that says remove boundaries. And we're going to draw our own boundaries. So I applied the boundary applicator, and we're going to use this little hand tool just to draw our own boundaries. So we want to stay right in this area. Just keep holding down, don't let go. And when you're done, that's when you can let go. But we want to stay right here, right in the neighborhood. We don't want to go outside the neighborhood. So we drew our own boundaries. We want to see houses for sale in this blue area. So we're going to click apply. And it's only going to give us houses that sold in the areas that we want to be in. I think I can drag it up a little bit. So this is our neighborhood right here. You want to stay right in this area. You want to see houses that have sold right here. And again, 20th Street is like right here. So our houses are right in this area. And if you want to see a picture of the houses, they're right here on the right hand side. So this is a 3-2. I'm looking for the highest price, the highest sale, but I'm also looking for houses that are similar to our house. So let's look at our house again. This is what our house looks like. Nice looking house, but it doesn't have a garage. Again, it's 1,100 square feet. It's a 4-2. So we want to look for similar houses. So let's look at this first one. If you look at the map, you can see like a little picture of it. Watch when I click on it. See the little picture of the house that shows up right here? So it's not far from our street. That's good. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's a little smaller than our house. The square footage is around the same, which is good. And the date that it sold, it shows up right here. It sold in February 13, 2020. So it sold recently. Today is March 7th. So it sold not too long ago, which is a good thing. So this is a good comparable. It's a 3-2. Ours is a 4-2. And they got $250 for this one. So we could probably get a little more. We could probably get $260 maybe. But see why I told you don't look at Zillow's estimate? Because the estimate was $200. But we have a house, a smaller house, not far from our house that sold for $250. So we can get probably $250 or $260 for our house as well if it's similar. I can't really see the front. I don't know if it has a garage, but if you wanted to, you can click here. And if there's more pictures of that house, it will show. Yeah, so here's a picture of the house. It does have a garage. So we may not want to use that one. Let's keep looking at some more. We'll look at houses that don't have garages. This one, similar, but it has a garage. Let's look for some that don't have garages. So this one doesn't have a garage. It's sold for $223. It's a 3-2. A little smaller than our house. So this may be a good comp right here. $223. Keep that price in mind. This is a 6-bedroom. Definitely can't use that. Let's see, $270, but this one has a double car garage. Don't want to use that. That's not going to be a good comparison. This one has a garage. Not going to use that one. Looking for stuff that doesn't have garages. That's sold in the 200s. Yeah, so we're scrolling down, looking for houses without garages. This one doesn't look like it has a garage. It's a 4-2, around the same square footage as ours, so we can use this one. But it sold last year, 2019. Let's look at it and see if there's more pictures. So they have a few more pictures. Doesn't have a garage. So this is a good comparable right here. $245. Scroll down some more. Just looking at everything that's sold in the neighborhood recently. $295. It's a 3-2. Let's see if this one has a garage. Doesn't have a garage, but it's a little bigger than ours. It's 1,600 square feet. Ours is 1,100 square feet. So ours is going to be a little bit smaller than this. So we may not want to use that one. Yeah, so based on what I've seen, we got this one that's pretty close. It's over $295. And we have this one that's over $245. I think this is the most similar house to ours right here. It's a 4-2, 1,200 square feet. You can go over the square footage a little bit, 20%. So this will be a good comp. 4-2, it's 1,230 square feet. Our house is 1,129. Ours is also a 4-2. And again, he's asking 189.9. And the best comp I found was this one here, 245. So is that a good deal? Let's use the 70% rule. 245. If he got 245 for this one, we could probably get 245 for ours as well. So let's go to the calculator. Yeah, my calculator doesn't seem to be coming up. But I think, yeah, if he got 245 for this one, we can get 245 for ours. This is probably going to be our best comp, 245. And while the calculator's coming up, let's go ahead and put those numbers in. 245 times 70% equals our max offer on that will probably be like around 171. And he's asking 189. So his price is a little high based on our market. We try to buy 70% LTV, or that's like 30% below market value. And the way we calculated that, we looked at the best comp, which was 245. And we did the 245 times 70%, which gave us 171, our max offer. So it's an alright deal. We may have to get him to come down on the price a little bit. But look, it looks nice on the inside. The kitchen is already done. Floors, walls don't look bad. So that could possibly be a good deal. When you're doing comps, man, just keep that in mind. You can, if you have a better app, use that. You can use apps like PropStream to do comparables. You can use the MLS if you have access. That's the best way to get comparables. But if you're on a budget, you don't have a lot of money, use Zillow to do your comparables. The same way I just did it. Go back and look at this video again. Yeah, I hope this was helpful, man. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, Howard Glover. Look forward to helping you in the future. Thank you.